Hey YouTubers, I just wanted to do a quick video on Atom, the new text editor that's come out, Atom 1. I've been ignoring Atom for about 2 months now because I am, as you can see down here, I'm a Sublime Text user, and I feel like I have an affinity with Sublime Text, so I didn't want to get involved with Atom. But seeing as there was so much hype about it, I thought, well, I've got to have a look anyway, and give it a try. And I've had about 10 minutes with it, and 10 minutes was enough for me to, make a video about it. So if I just launch it, and I'm on my Linux machine here now. I do have Windows as well on this laptop, so that's why you see Windows sometimes on my channel, but I have Linux as well. So this is Atom, and it's opened up the project that I was using before. I was experimenting with a different project, and you can see down here in the bottom corner, bottom right hand corner, it's got my like a bit of Git information, which is kind of handy. If I remove this from there and just take that out, it works. If you are a Sublime Text user, then this is not going to be a massive leap from you, because the first thing I did, one of the first things I did, I had this open pane up and I did Control KB and it disappeared. Those shortcuts that you use for Sublime Text generally work in Atom, although the shortcut for expanding and closing that is just Control and then backslash, which is it is probably better, I think, actually, so I will convert to that. If I find myself a project and all I've got is Nemo open, my file explorer, which is what comes with Linux Mint. And I'll drag that same project in, and then you see it appear at the top there. Control backslash will reveal and hide that folder thing. And you know what? It is very nice, and I feel bad. I feel like I'm dumping an old girlfriend when I'm getting rid of Sublime Text, but I do think I'm going to move to this. There was a couple of things like, well, are the packages or the stuff that you can get, your plugins, if you like, are they as well developed, and is there as much range as there is with Sublime Text? No, but it's not far off, to be honest. I wanted a dot blocker like you get with Sublime Text. If I just show you. So you do a double one like that, and it'll select the function for you. You can see it's highlighted it in red, and then when I hit return, so after slash and a double star, we get our kind of template, if you like, for doing all of that. But let me just undo all that. I don't want to save any of this. I'll just close that down. Things, if I do a new file, things that I was trying straight away was if I had a line of text and I was pressing Control Shift and D, and it was duplicating that. That's something I use a lot. Highlighting a word and pressing Control D, being able to edit multiple like that, just like in Sublime Text. It's all very familiar if you're using Sublime. The other thing was Alt and Shift and then down or up if you're going the other way. On Windows it's Control Alt and an arrow. more lines here. I've yet to find any kind of Sublime Text shortcut that isn't, that isn't already on here. So obviously it's trying to appeal to Sublime Text users. Control P, it's indexing it. I would like it to do that first. That's one slight annoyance that it's doing that. I would like it to just to sit and do that in the background like Sublime would. That doesn't work, doing an @ to find the function. So I don't know how to do that yet. If I want to find column map. But it will find files like Sublime Text does. It will jump to a file, to a line if you specify the number, but I can't jump to a function yet, which is not something I'm gonna be able to cope with for long. So anyway, that's one thing that's missing for me. They say at the start that the command that you need. Whoops. Go away. Is Control-Shift-P, and then you can look for things that way. But I can't find. It says at the start splash screen that this is the command if you want to find out how to do something. So, and I noticed as well, if you open up large files on this, it kind of hangs and has a death. It really doesn't like it, but generally, it looks lovely. It feels very nice. It's by GitHub, so it integrates with Git very well, and that's a bonus for it. So for me, I just need to kind of go through the documentation and kind of figure out how to kind of just track down functions within a file or methods or whatever, and then I think I will be switching to this. I installed the package by just doing Control-Shift and P, which is kind of like the I don't know how to find something command. And I just did, I think I typed in install, and then install package and themes, and then you get a nice page here. You've got feature packages, and you can search for what you want in there. So I mean, I just did spelt funny, isn't it? Block like that, I think. Okay, and then I just clicked like that install button there. I installed it there, and it was available immediately. Updates, themes, packages, key bindings are on here. So maybe I'll find the answer to my selecting a function problem, and your settings is here as well. You just close that down as a tab. So yeah, I really like it as a Sublime Text user. I think I've been using Sublime Text for about a year now. I really like this, and I feel a bit awful about it, but there you go. So that's my first impressions of Atom from a Sublime Text user. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want, or leave a comment if you know how to pin down a function with Control P. Thanks. Bye bye.